Everyone knows Google Drive, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Google Calendar, Gmail, and you might even have heard of Google Tasks. But I guarantee that not everyone knows about the entire Google Workspace range of incredible apps that could change the way you work forever. There are a lot of them, 14 of them, which you'll actually use to be exact. But don't worry, despite being a Google Workspace partner and a Google fan, I've made this video as short as I humanly possibly can, so that by the end of it, you know about the entire range of Google Workspace apps, and perhaps you'll find that one that really changes your life to some extent. Let's kick off. Every business, no matter its size, has a digital front door. For most of us, it's our email address, and using a generic Hotmail or Yahoo address is like having a plastic sign on a beautiful stone building. It works, but it doesn't quite reflect the quality of what's inside and misses an opportunity to build your brand. This really is the first opportunity Google Workspace gives you. Gmail turns your digital front door into a nice solid oak door. You get your email address on your own domain, something like your name at likeandsubscribe.com. This isn't just about looking professional, it's about building a brand recognition from the very first interaction. Beyond that, Gmail comes your true command center. You have your calendar, your to-do list, your notes integrated right there, but it's smarter than that. You can use AI to compose the perfect reply in seconds. It's really handy. It takes the effort out of your hands, and you can also snooze emails that have come in that you don't need to react to straight away, keeping your inbox clean. And finally, a feature I use often is that you can schedule emails to send the perfect time, ensuring that your message lands with impact. You move from a workflow of, constantly switching tabs to a state of focused, effortless productivity from a single screen. Now that you're communicating like a top-tier professional, it's probably time to streamline how people get into a meeting with you. You know, we've all experienced the scheduling shuffle, you know, the back and forth of email chains trying to find out a time that works. It's a common friction point that slows down momentum and takes valuable time for you and your client. Google Calendar's appointment scheduling feature transforms this. Instead of asking for a time, you offer a time. You create a professional booking page that shows your availability and send one simple link. The result is amazing. Your client simply picks a time that's perfect for them and the meeting appears in your calendar automatically. You eliminate the friction and you accelerate the booking process. You show them that you value your time and theirs, which is the ultimate professional courtesy. And that calendar invite doesn't just lead to a meeting, it kicks off an entire conversation. For your scheduled events like the internal strategy sessions or the critical client calls, Google Meet provides a clear and reliable and professional space. But more importantly, it lets your team be fully present. The AI handles note-taking automatically and transcribes the call and summarizing the key takeaways. Your team can focus on the conversation and not needing to look down and capture it on notepads or whatever they're capturing it on. Then at the moment that meeting ends, the energy flows directly into Google Chat instead of momentum dissolving in scattered emails. Chat gives your project a permanent home, you could say. You create a dedicated space, a digital headquarters for that project where the conversations are organized, files are accessible, and any message can be turned into, say, an accountable task. You can launch a Meet call directly from your project's chat space, ensuring your formal meetings and your daily conversations are always connected. You create a single unified channel for communication and the context is never lost. And where do you keep all that powerful communication, the output that you've created? Well, it needs somewhere safe and secure to be stored. In many businesses, important files are scattered. They live on individual desktops, in various cloud services, or on personal hard drives. And this creates information silos and makes it a challenge to ensure everyone is working from the same latest version. Google Drive, and specifically shared drives, creates a single source of truth. Think of it as a central digital filing cabinet for the entire company. The team owns the files, not the individuals. So knowledge is shared and preserved. You move from like a fragmented system to a secure, organized and accessible hub for your company's knowledge. It's the foundation that makes true seamless collaboration possible. As you know, the classic workflow is emailing attachments back and forth, and it leads to really confusing file names. For example, you might get something like proposal _v3 _ final version for review. .doc, etc. And let's be honest, it's never really clear who has the definitive version. The collaborative trio, Docs, Sheets and Slides, introduces a better way, a single living document. Everyone works on the same file in real time. In Docs, you can use suggestive mode to make edits gracefully, giving the document owner like full control with a perfect audit trail. Your workflow becomes seamless and transparent. In Sheets, you can build a dynamic project plan where you can literally at mention a teammate in a cell to assign a task. In Slides, your whole team can co-create a stunning presentation, all while using branded templates that ensure professional consistency across the board. When work is flowing, so are new ideas, action items and requests for feedback. Without a system, they can easily get lost. This is where you need a way to capture everything. For those brilliant unstructured thoughts, the ones that you always get at like 2 a.m. in the morning, I get them all the time, and it's a proper pain because it takes me ages to get back to sleep. But there is Google Keep for that. It's like a digital wall of post-it notes. It's perfect for capturing a quick idea, a sketch, or a checklist that you'd normally scribble down and lose. When you need to gather structured information, Google Forms is the elegant solution for surveys, registrations, or internal requests. A lot of people will use a Word document, and that's just a complete mess when you start trying to fill it in. Google Forms is ideal for this way of capturing data. And when those ideas from a keep note or a form response need to become an official to-do, you can put them into Google Tasks. This creates a clear pathway for every piece of information. Nothing gets lost. Unstructured ideas are captured. Structured data is collected. And action items are given a due date and integrated into your calendar with Google Tasks. It creates a calm and accountable workflow. Every professional faces moments of staring at a blank page, searching for the perfect phrase or needing to quickly speed up on a dense topic. This is where Google's AI becomes your, let's say, creative analytical partner. Gemini for Google Workspace helps you break through writer's block. For example, ask it to draft a script for a YouTube video, and it gives you that starting point. While NotebookLM acts as like your personal research assistant, uploads sources and documents, and ask it to summarize the key findings for these reports. Doing this will dramatically accelerate your workflow. You spend less time on the blank page and more time refining ideas. It's like having a junior analyst and a copywriter on your team ready to help 24/7. Check out the link in the description for my video on using NotebookLM. It's an amazing service. Now, every business has that process that could be improved with a custom app, but professional development is often really bloody expensive and slow, leaving teams to rely on chunky spreadsheets. Google Apps Script democratizes innovation. It empowers your team to build powerful mobile and web apps directly from your data in Google Sheets, and it doesn't require any coding at all. It empowers the people on your team who know the work best to build the tools you need. For example, your sales team could build their own CRM. I wouldn't recommend doing that because that's a big job and it's a bit. No, you don't want to do that one. But your operations team could quite easily build an inventory checker, and they can use their mobile to scan inventory using the program that they built via AppScript. It lets you unlock the potential within your team to solve their own challenges, which fosters a culture of innovation and efficiency. I'm James. I'm the founder of Kimbley IT, and we specialize in Google Workspace, helping solopreneurs, startups, scale-ups, small to mid-sized businesses, move to Google Workspace, or if they're already on it, take full advantage of all the tools and systems that are there that they might not be aware of. If you'd like to know more, there's a link down below where you can book a video call directly with me, actually using the Google Calendar appointment scheduling system that I talked about earlier. So give it a go. You're going to love it.